Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to admit I got carried away. Okay, I got carried away. A few things on my desk here. So this is my paper that I would run through to practice my stitching. As you can see, I'm not a pro. So anyway, that's what that is. Also, okay, so I had every intention of just crafting as I went along with you guys, but let's see here. So what I'm doing right now is I was gluing on, look at this tiny little piece of tatting, and I only had, I think, maybe 6 inches of this. It's so cute, and it had like the strings hanging off. See here where they had actually been working on it, and just love it so much. And I wanted it opposite of one of these beautiful pages. So this is a piece of, correct me if I'm wrong, Chantilly lace, I believe, with some beads that I got, and it's old, like so old. The beads are wanting to come off. The edges were frayed. It's discolored. Right up my alley. Love it. And so I was like, wait a minute, that would make a really cute pocket. So what I'm doing right now, trying to figure out, okay, because I've already glued this on with Fabri-Tac. I'm trying to figure out how I can attach this little piece without it actually gluing to the paper. Oh, I think I just answered my own question there. And normally I would use Fabri-Tac, but I think I'm going to use art glitter glue for this because it just dries so much faster than Fabri-Tac, and this is sort of important that it dry fast. So I'm going to glue that edge down there, and I like the little pink sticking up there. It's so cute. I would have done anything to have more of this. It was so cute. It was just like the perfect, it's like whoever, oh goodness, look at that. I've got some, but whoever's sewn this, it's just darling. And I had to put it in this Love So True journal. When I was, actually I just got it not too long ago in a shipment, and I was like, oh, this is perfect for the Love So True journal because of the pink, like. So here I am trying to get this corner up without it gluing to the actual paper beneath, because I really want that to be a pocket. Oh, I've got glue everywhere. Y'all would have laughed earlier. I'll show y'all what all I did while I was gone, because I did get carried away when I started stitching. I was like, I'm just gonna stitch a couple of things, then I'll get back on the video. Right. Because then I was also avocado dyeing all day. I've been up and down with the avocado dyeing. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. Aha. Here's a piece of scrap paper I can use to make sure that I'm not sticking to the paper down here. But yeah, so I've been back and forth all day between my craft room and the kitchen, avocado dyeing everything, and got a lot done because I have some packs. I've got paper pack orders, you guys, of course. And but I'm also getting ready for the Seaside Soiree retreat with Damsels in Lace and the Ladies with Boho Daydreams. And I'll be offering paper packs there. And so it's important to me that I not put preparation off to the last minute. You know, I want to have a lot of variety for the girls. I'm very excited. Okay, so hush. So this is a little booklet that I made. I love this trim. I actually, on the inside here, you can see where I stitched with the gold thread, the gold metallic thread. but it was very messy here. And so I have this old wooden spool of this vintage trim that is gorgeous. And I knew when I saw it, I was like, oh, this goes perfectly with the journal. And so that's what I have glued on the edge here. This is part of the kit that is included in Lynn's Love So True. There's some coffee dyed paper. Now this I embossed, and I used Tim Holtz Distress Oxide spray with some water there. And then here's the other piece of that fabulous, isn't that so cute? I don't know if it's showing up really well, but I mean, I love that. Wonder what would happen. Let me see if, play around with my lighting again. I don't know if that helps or not, but anyway. And then on the flip side of that, I used his Distress Mica in tarnished brass, and I also used Distress Oxide vintage photo, and I would dip my dauber in the Distress Oxide, and then I just took the little spritzer out of the bottle, and I would just tap the sponge on the dauber, and then I would just very lightly go around it. So it does have a little bit of a metallic finish, so it's very pretty. I just finished making this hidden paper clip here. I found a tutorial, and it's really a great tutorial because she also goes over how to leave the top of your paper clip out. And so I created this little dangle here. And you guys all know I learned how to make my dangles with Sheila, watching her Boho Daydreams Sheila on YouTube, watching her tutorials. And then this little paper doily is a vintage paper pack of doilies. I think it had 5, and they were from New York. They were in this cute little package, and I scanned every piece. They were just so cute, and they're so delicate. And so I have that in the center. And then, of course, the other side of my embossed piece here. And then we have this pocket that is hopefully going to dry without sticking to my paper. I'm still just really double checking that because I do not want that to stick. I really need to be able to put what I am planning on putting in there, which I will show you guys. And then, you know, the back here, and that's the back. But so I, through a lot of photos, I found this sweet couple. And at first I was just zooming through the photos, and then I realized this is the same couple. And I knew, I was like, they have to go in this journal. And I think it's precious because, you know, there's no dates on them, but you can see here they were at prom. You can just tell the way her little crown here, maybe she was homecoming queen, I don't know. And then here she's aged just a little, just barely enough to tell here. And they're married, their little wedding. Ah, I love it. I love it. So I want these guys in this journal. I did not want to separate these. And so my big plan is to somehow maybe fit them in the little journal. Now, if not, you know, I've got tickets and things that I can stick into this pocket here. I'm not really worried about it. The plan for this book, I'll show you. I'm going to leave it propped open just a little bit so that I can allow that pocket to dry all the way. I do not want that pocket to dry the paper. Have I said that enough? Okay, so this is what I've done so far on the signatures. Let me put my sewing scissors away before I poke something that's not supposed to be poked, like my fingers. Okay, so this is, of course, the first page of the first signature. Now, I realized this is rather plain, and so I have printed another sheet of this out, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to probably maybe back it onto some really nice cardstock and maybe stitch around it. Maybe lay some lace behind it. I just want that to pop a little bit more since it's the first page. And this is, I don't think you guys can see. Let me back up a little bit. This is, of course, the first page. And what I did here was I went around and I stitched here with the sewing machine and the metallic thread, and then there's some of that trim. Now, why is the trim on here? Because I am not a seamstress, and you should see the stitches. They were pretty bad. So anyway, and then this is, oh, I'll show you. It is a piece of this old doily little fabric stuff that I had, and it is handmade. It's so cute. So I went in and I added some gold rub and buff to it, which made it look dirty. So then I went in and I added some acrylic paint, and then immediately embossed some gold embossing powder on there, some gold glitter embossing powder. And then this is one of the beautiful little roses that came from Lena in her pack that I ordered. She hand makes all these. Beautiful work. And it went really well with the flower. And then here is the flip side of that. This is hand stitched here with the metallic thread. I made a little pocket right here, just a little fold pocket. I'll probably be putting, I believe in Karen's video, she places a large tag here, and I think that's a wonderful idea. And then this, I know I want this on this page. I just think the birds, look at these flowers, how well they match. And look at this, how well those match. And this is a printed fabric tag from Cheryl Hood, from Cheryl's Dashing Designs. I'm gonna see if turning that light on helps. And anyway, so that's what that is. I've got to figure out how I'm gonna get that on there, but I'm going to, because I feel like they just go really well together right there. Oops. And then this is a little pocket that I made. This was vintage nylon lace, so it's pretty, I don't know, it's not very soft, right? And it's not, let's just be honest, very pretty because it's nylon. And anyway, even if it is vintage. So I avocado dyed it. And you can just barely see the pink that it picked up. It tremendously improved the appearance of that lace. I did go ahead and stitch with the gold metallic thread around there. And then this tag, I have no idea where it came from. It might have been part of a Happy Mail for me. I did go ahead and add some writing space on the back there. And I put rub and buff on a white little brad there. And then this is some Sorry Silk that I do not think came from Sheila. I probably got it somewhere else, or maybe part of a Happy Mail. And the reason I can tell you is because Sheila, see, I've got some of Sheila's right here. Like, look how you can tell, like, there's a big difference here. And they're both very beautiful, don't get me wrong. But I mean, gosh, Sheila's are just, anyway. But I liked the faded vintage of this. So the plan is to put, let me just double check this one more time. I'm super paranoid. Okay. The plan is to put my little book right here, because this pocket ended up being very wide, I guess, very loose. So I would like to, I'm going to have to wait and smash that a little bit better maybe. But anyway, I wanted something kind of big and heavy in there so that this stuff wouldn't fall out. But we'll see. I mean, I can always maybe put a little hidden paper clip here to hold this tag, and then maybe put something else in here. We'll see. But I do love this little book. I was like, oh my gosh, I love little books. And then this I used Taylor. I used one of her stencils here, and I used Tim Holtz Distress ink and then the same gold embossing glitter to I immediately embossed over that, so it left a sort of gold pink on the coffee dye, and I wanted it this way, just like the stripes on this page. I sort of wanted that line to continue, and then haven't done anything else. That's all I've done besides just monkey around with that little book. So that's how far I got, you guys. That's what I've been doing while I was away. I think whenever I come back, I still kind of need to come up with something for this pocket here. I mean, I haven't even started with embellishing. Oh, I made this tag the other night. I guess it's more like a journal card. But I have some sorry and some ephemera here, a little cluster with an old vintage button that I had, some more ephemera. This is Tim Holtz ephemera, more Tim Holtz, and then it is on the back of a jelly plate watercolor cardstock panel that I had made one night while crafting with Casey. And so I have that ready to go wherever. It's obviously too big for that, but I may just have to fill that up. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But that's all I got so far. I think I might leave this for writing space, even though that glitter is going to be sort of annoying for a little while, at least until the loose pieces come off, right? So that's what I've gotten done on this little journal so far, and it is a slow process. However, I am enjoying every single minute of it. I love being able to sit down and create, and, you know, just really enjoyed doing this. And thank you again for watching. I guess next time I come on, we'll just pick up, you know, right here and come up with some stuff, you know, maybe, hey, maybe the photos. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put the photos in there? But then I feel like when I turn it, I just don't want whatever's in there falling out. So I'm going to have to think of something. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to get this uploaded. It's Sunday night. So I've got to get to work on some packages that need to ship out in the morning. I hope you have a great day, guys. Thank you again for watching and subscribing. Thanks. Bye.